I want to specially thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this great opportunity, and to thank this great Parliament for celebrating this day. It is my pleasure to bring before this House what people like Mrs. Vicky Adadu, my first primary school teacher who taught us under the mango tree as far back as 1996. I want to appreciate all my teachers and all the teachers across the world for the beautiful things that they have done for us and the impact made in our lives to be members of this great Parliament.
The House must be heard in silence. The House must be heard in silence.
Mr. Speaker, it is on this note...
Please round up.
Mr. Speaker, it is on this note that I'm happy to celebrate them for the beautiful things they've done in my life. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you.
I recall vividly what transpired in my secondary school days through my chemistry teacher. I want to believe that wherever he is now, you'll be very happy hearing this. He taught me chemistry. And one of the subjects, the topics...
What is his name or her name?
His name is Mr. Felix. One of the topics in chemistry that he raised was for us to draw the periodic table and to list the first 20 elements in the periodic table. One of the elements I asked him was sodium. I inquired to know what is sodium, and I was amazed that he told me that sodium is what we have been using almost all the days of our lives since we were born. Sodium chloride. And I inquired further, sir, please tell me, how can I identify sodium chloride? And he told me, when you get to your house, what your mother used in cooking that give your food the deliciousness that you eat is sodium chloride, which is common salt. From that day, I began to experiment with every single idea that was done, that was listed in my chemistry textbook, to know more about sodium chloride. And I stand here to tell him, wherever he is, and of course the rest of the teachers that taught me, that because of that singular knowledge that that man went out of his way to impact into my life, I got my chemistry at my first sitting in 1999 in my WAEC. That is one of the questions that came in that WAEC question, and I got it, and because of that I stand here very grateful.
Okay, thank you.
I stand here very grateful.
Thank you.
And to acknowledge all our teachers over the world.
Yeah, 2 minutes is over.
In us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, colleagues.
We salute them for their patience, for their perseverance, and their care, most especially. So today, we join all Nigerians in celebrating these fellow Nigerians who have sacrificed their lives to see to it that we get educated in the most adequate and sufficient manner. So I would rise up again and say 3 cheers to teachers in Nigeria and 3 bosas to the teachers of Nigeria. Bosa, bosa, bosa. Thank you very much.
His name is Malam Umar Shehu. He is from Magarfi. And also, my name is Umar Shehu. We share the same name. I thank God. I thank Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has been alive. And I also urge the federal government to use this day at least to do something special for our teachers, particularly their welfare and their whole entitlements. Thank God, we thank all the leaderships of the National Assembly for recognizing this day. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and my dear honorable colleagues.
If we continue to talk about our teachers here, I don't think we are going to do any other thing today, because they are highly strategic and very, very important in our lives. Without our teachers, none of us would have been here, starting from the councillors to chairman to even the president. They did a lot for us. They nurtured us when we started ab initio till we get to where we are today. But I don't know what I'm going to do personally to create a system whereby they will be recognized and they will be getting more incentives that will help them, that will enable them succeed, because they played a vital role in our lives. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker and my honorable colleague.
To be a product of good teaching, I went from St. Mary's Private School to the prestigious King's College, Lagos, up to my university level. All the teachers that impacted me and people around me, I want to say congratulations to them and God bless them. Thank you very much.
Some of you taught in extramural classes. You were also teachers, just like me. I taught in extramural classes. I'm not like Professor Julius, who taught so many governors and ministers in the country today. Waloke, Honorable, who is a teacher of teachers and is busy taking care of a lot of teachers. We celebrate all of you. And to all the teachers who are out there, we commend you for the job you are doing. When I was growing up, I was told that your reward is in heaven. I am praying that you start reaping your rewards from here on earth before heaven. And through legislative interventions, we are going to partner with the executive to make sure that we better the lots of the teachers who are trying to make sure that we raise a generation that will help in nation building. Because without education, you cannot have a nation built that will be stable, that will be competitive among the Committee of Nations. We appreciate all your efforts. We do not take it for granted that you are still here with us, that you are here with us. And through thick and thin, you have been raising generals that will make our nation great. We commend you, the teachers. And happy Teachers' Day.